In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to bevel in Inkscape, so you can give your shapes a clean, three-dimensional edge and make your designs look more polished and professional. A bevel effect adds shading to the edges of an object, so it looks like the surface is slightly raised or carved. This is a really useful technique when you're designing icons, buttons, UI elements, logos, or any graphic that needs a little extra depth. The best part is that Inkscape already includes built-in bevel presets, so you don't need any plugins or advanced setup. I'll walk you through the exact steps, show you where the bevel effects are located, and also show you how you can customize the effect if you want more control. If this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more simple and practical Inkscape tutorials. Now, let's jump straight into it. First, open Inkscape and either draw a new shape or select an existing object that you want to apply the bevel effect to. You can use any shape for this, like a rectangle, circle, star, or even custom vector artwork. To quickly create an example, select the Rectangle tool from the toolbar and draw a rectangle on your canvas. Once the object is on your screen, click on it with the Selection tool so that it becomes active. You should see the selection handles appear around the shape. The bevel effect works by adding lighting and shading around the edges of the object, which gives the illusion that the surface has depth and dimension instead of looking completely flat. With your object selected, go to the top menu and click on Filters. When the drop-down menu appears, hover your cursor over the option called Bevels. Inside this section, you'll see several different bevel presets that Inkscape provides. Some common options include bevel, button, ridged border, and raised border. Each of these creates a slightly different visual style. For example, the button option gives a rounded, raised appearance, while raised border adds depth mainly around the outer edge. Simply click on one of these options to apply it to your object. As soon as you click it, you'll see the edges of the shape change with highlights and shadows, creating that three-dimensional beveled look. Now here's something really interesting that many beginners don't realize. The bevel effect you just applied is actually made up of multiple smaller filter effects working together. To see this, go back to the Filters menu and click on Filter Editor. This panel shows the entire chain of effects that Inkscape used to generate the bevel. Inside the editor, you might see things like Gaussian blur, specular lighting, composite, and morphology. These effects are layered together in a sequence to simulate lighting interacting with the edges of your object. Inkscape automatically builds this chain when you apply a bevel preset, which is why it works instantly. But the powerful part is that you can actually edit these settings yourself. For example, you can adjust the surface scale to control how strong the height effect looks, change the exponent to modify how the light spreads across the surface, or move the light source so the highlights come from a different direction. Tweaking these settings lets you create a very subtle bevel or a dramatic raised effect depending on your design. If you ever decide that you don't want the bevel anymore, removing it is very simple. Just select the object again using the Selection tool. Then go back up to the Filters menu and choose Remove Filter. As soon as you click it, the bevel effect disappears and your object returns to its original flat appearance. This makes experimenting very easy because you can apply different bevel styles and remove them whenever you want. One important thing to remember is that applying a bevel in Inkscape does not permanently change your object. The filter simply sits on top of the original shape. That means you can still move the object, resize it, change the fill color, edit the path, or even transform the shape entirely while the bevel effect remains applied. This keeps your design workflow flexible and non-destructive. And that's how to bevel in Inkscape. If this tutorial helped you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more quick and easy Inkscape tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.